you little bitch. Oh, we're back. OBS. OBS. Well, part two of this stream. What was I saying? I was getting really into that, and then that happened, and now I've completely lost. Just long enough for the ad break. Was it? Wait, did they throw in an ad? I see. I said Link Between Worlds was great. Yeah, of course they would. Yeah. Link Between Worlds was great. Oh, I was talking about a different game, wasn't I? Oh, right, Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 11, right? I think they made a complete 2D version of that and put that onto 3DS, if I'm mistaken. And then for Elusive Age, they added that 3DS content and like packaged it all as one ultimate version. I don't know if they added more endings, but like Dragon Quest 11 had like 3 to 4 different endings. Yeah. Anyway, what other 3DS games were there? I'm surprised that they never made Invisamless style game. I don't know what that is. What other 3DS games were there? Fire Emblem was amazing. Oh, you sent a picture. Invisimals. I had no idea what that was. It looks like a Pokemon ripoff. Or like a Digimon ripoff. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are really good. I don't have a copy of that, but I do have the Omega Ruby DS. Not the Omega Ruby. The Alpha Sapphire 2DS. I love the transparent 2DS that they made. It's a bit dusty and a bit worn because it was my main DS for a long time. And I'm not a massive fan sometimes of playing I'm not a huge fan of the flipping. I kind of do prefer 2DS. Although this 3DS is quite bulky. And once you do this, it's not too bad. But, yeah. Sorry, what did you say? Let's have a look. I'm surprised they never made a... Yeah. I don't know how popular it was. I don't know much about it. Generations got one. I don't know if Generations... I think Generations was fine on 3DS. I've tried to get into Bravely Default. Just could not for the life of me like that. I love their other stuff, but didn't. I liked Triangle Strategy. I liked Octopath. Could not get into Bravely Default. I think that's they did make a lot. People liked Utopia. I did not like the Yokai games. Yoshi had a lot. Yeah. God, the 3DS had such a big library. But I think the Switch has dwarfed it now. AR Pokemon style game. Got to scan colours with a PSP camera, then complete minigames to catch them. I see. Sounds like a gimmicky game. But I'm sure it was fun. Oh, I kind of remember that. Yeah, it seems very gimmicky.
The situation in
Poisson?
right.
Sorry, every time I hear Poisson, it's just fucking hilarious to hear it.
A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere.
The multiplayer captures dumb. Right.
Odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape.
Shit.
As the water levels rose, they suddenly
Poisson.
disappeared.
No, Poisson is a place.
They were all...
It's the name of this village we're in. Poisson. They're not saying poison. It's Poisson.
Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
That's the fucking French word for fish. Is it? Oh, is it? I'll allow that. For some reason, they blocked that. I permitted it. For some reason, they did not. Twitch did not like that.
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties.
It's not like you're mad at the French. Well, yeah.
The water began to recede after some time, and
well,
the chaos came to an end.
Genshin does this a lot though, where they just like they take a word in the other language and they convert it, and then because we're all English speakers, we don't understand. That's what that like. I swear followed by a word that defines a group of people. Yeah, it is what that. Yeah, that's why it got picked up. When I created a Italian forest city, and I called it Albero. And like we played a D&D campaign for about months in this place, and then one of them realized, oh wait, that's tree in Italian, right? Albero does sound like a cool city name as well, but maybe it's because I'm English. Someone called me German, and I went fucking German, and I got auto-modded. Made the streamer take a spit take. Shit, they found it that funny.
The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
What do you think this whole country is called? You might find this one funny. It's called Fontaine. What do you think Fontaine is in French? Let's get good old Google Translate, but I think we all know what it is. Let me type Fontaine in. Fountain. Yes. It's fountain. That's what this place is called. If this turns into the water is full of microscopic piranha. No, it's probably not, because only the Fontanians are affected to the primordial seawater, and other people from other regions aren't affected as badly to the primordial water. I think it's something hereditary, something genetic, maybe something magical. Pretty sure Zelda did this as well. Which game? Are you talking? Is it Awakening? Wind Waker. Wind Waker did deal with flooding, but I don't think the water was poison to the people. I can't remember Wind Waker that well.
It was quite frightening indeed.
Where was the fish people in Wind Waker?
I only wish that everything that just happened was a
I
bad
don't
dream.
know. I barely played that game. I played it a little when I was really young. I have better memory of Twilight Princess, which was one of my favourite Zelda games. But like, they became the bird people because the water was dead. Really? The Rico. I don't know. Possibly. That sounds somewhat believable. But I swear, in Wind Waker, there was there really no Zora? Oh shit! The Zora did become the Rito, didn't they? And yet in Twilight, not Twilight, yet in Breath of the Wild, both races exist. Oh, let's not get into a timeline discussion. That will take ages.
Is there any way we can help Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me.
Damn, this voice actress is going hard on this.
Express how grateful I am.
We're missing some people, aren't we?
Say Dad, Navia.
Oh, she's lost some people, hasn't she? They're dead, aren't they? I see.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
She'll be playable in 40 days.
And as she goes, seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so suppose I finally have a moment to focus. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula. Traveler, Paimon,
Huh? Right now?
thank you.
Nice, we got an achievement. Fuck. There's a quest. Oh, I have a gut feeling I know what quest is blocking that. Bollocks. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, okay. I don't think I have to do the whole Linne quest. They wouldn't make you do this.
This heavy rain must be
Alright, take care. Oh, fuck. Why is it? A controller connect. Oh. Alright, let's disconnect and disconnect it back again. There we go. I must have knocked it. Oh my god.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of... But what if? Just...
Called it. Serious.
Oh, please.
Wait, did I say that?
I don't really care about Linnea's stories.
I don't seem to...
Oh, I've done it again.
Hello there. Sorry for we're actually quite...
You've come to the right people. He was I was right up...
I saw him before... Sometimes.
Huh.
But after he died, there were also... As I'm sure you know...
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, I bet Gemma... No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar.
So that's... Wait.
Alright, is this area open to my quest? The main story quest? Nope.
Who's asking?
We are.
Don't be afraid. It looks like you're in...
Thanks for your concern.
My name is Linny, and this...
My name's Paimon.
The Weasel Post... You knew Caesar. I promise you... Huh.
No.
Got it.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about...
She's lying. She
That's fair. In any case...
Okay. I got resource from that. Now, can I please do the main story? Fuck's sake. Okay. Wait. I gotta wait at the graveyard. This is what I get for not finishing fucking quests. I might be able to level up Farina a bit though. Actually, I think she's capped. Yep. I need 6 more, and then maybe I'll go jump into other people's worlds just to farm this. Wait, I did wait until the next morning. Do you mean the next morning? Oh my gosh, controller! I'm only putting you on my lap. Oh boy. Oh, my nose. Okay, main story quest. Great.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Good.
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people.
That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
Damn.
Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry.
Overwhelmed, I guess.
I just... Malus and Silver, they won't ever come back.
Damn, they fucking died. They killed those 2 off.
What should I do, Papa?
Huh?
They became water.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the rest, and...
What should we do?
Give her a hug.
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know
Yeah.
that he rests.
Where the fuck are their bodies?
But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Fuck, our bodyguards are dead.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa.
This story's pretty good so far.
Have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not?
Buying yourself a plot in advance?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master
Oh, I
Callus,
see.
Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the 2 of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you 2 somewhere else. I promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise.
I think they'll come back.
I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like
I don't know. I hope there is some
usually cry,
consequences.
really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But
I'd always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for that. I'm so
you can spend as much time as you need here, Navia.
Thank you. Right, by the way, you can have a look at this.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny,
Oh, Duracell.
Francine,
know what you're thinking. And the overall outcome indicates that the cost...
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever Malus and Silver were not the price for safety.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was...
Oh.
Seems you've become more eloquent.
Oh
since
shit.
we last
It's the
met.
knave.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Ah. Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
She's helping out.
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
Of course, the Fontanians.
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
My gut tells me otherwise.
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinate, as Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for others. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate, then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Gouffre de Terre. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Oh, what is it?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals. Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be judging by the dating of the ruins. They may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is become. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you, which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins?
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler? All right? The ruins are the south.
Oh, just put my controller down. Oi. Controller, stop ruining the moment. Damn, this is beautiful music. And the view is nice.
Okay.
And I really do think that voice actress is very, very good. Right, okay. Cool, so we can continue with the main quest. So, where is this ruins? It's south, around here, okay. Oh, fuck. I think that's going to take me somewhere, yeah. Are they not going to use any other new map? Okay, it's probably best to go here. Is it? It might be a dungeon. Did they do? They do that for main Archon quest. It's just been so long. They could have added it. They do add like stuff. They added that boss. That thing on top of that feels new. Was that always there? Yeah, that okay, it took you that way. Those ruins, eh? No, wait, this part of the map was blocked off, so this little part is new. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. That might be where the new boss is placed. Oh shit.
So,
Controller.
is the ruins the knave was
Oi.
talking about? Oh, talk about old.
Yeah. They are old. Come on.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and
Just be careful.
They really do giving her a lot of screen time as well. Not that I'm complaining. She'll also get a huge focus next patch as well. Fuck. Going double Dendro. Now we need someone like Electra. I could take Raiden.
Stay close and you will live.
Fuck it. No matter what, I'll be fine with these characters. It's just I just need to rely on Farina to heal. So and look, this boy can heal himself. Whoa. These are the ruins, eh? Crazy, we actually haven't seen Farina yet. But having her here will make water travel easier. I could just walk on water. Okay. I guess we gotta fight.
Illusion shattered.
Propagate!
An oversight on my be sanctified. Settle down.
That was easy. Might have went too hard on with my ults. Is there something down here? Oh boy. Okay. At least I didn't lose my energy. Oh shit. Oh. That happened. Oh, there's a chest. Oh cool, we can get some sigils. Oh, you little bitches. I just healed him. Well, this is going to be tricky now. They put an insta-kill death floor. Oh, and we now have lost Nicolette for a minute and a half. We've got Raiden. We won't be fucked completely. They make these places quite linear dungeons, so I don't have to spend too much time fucking about, looking around.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
But she should be careful.
And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get by my wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
Oh yeah, true.
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with...
It's probably better they stay with us anyway. And like, we have Farina, so we should be fine. Because look,
No, it's a dead end.
I can just walk on the water.
Let's try climbing over from the side.
And then I can climb. Okay, but I can only climb on this wooden part. Okay, how do I get over there? Up here? Is Nicolette back? There we go. Her healing's not there yet. We'll get there. What are these things? Probably just decoration. I have a bad feeling about this bridge.
Wait, there's something wrong with
Oh
this
god,
bridge.
run!
Run for it!
Oh shit. Oh, the music's so good. Oh shit, grab. Quick. Quick. Wanderer, come grab her. Rip. Damn, where's the Wanderer when you need him? She's not dead.
Demoiselle.
Whoa.
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get...
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Hmm?
Yes, it would have...
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested...
Oh. Right. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today. This is a familiar feeling.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were...
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you. I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, they were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Wasn't she one of the people that disappeared?
One moment, Miss Navia. These are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. I don't know what we would have done without your help. So this is a little...
Did you cultivate them yourself?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, Demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of...
Very well.
Wait. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, That's right. No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I've heard this name before. Sometime... And why are there so few people around here?
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Did she get dissolved?
Huh?
Well, now, did you...
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for...
These are all the people that get dissolved now.
My
Trial.
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so...
Oh?
What the earth is going on?
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness. Everyone's finally here.
Ah, Jolene. Yeah, these are all the people that disappeared.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly... Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And as for the judge... Huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I...
All right. But...
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but...
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're...
Enough with the whispering!
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need, not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in...
Wait a moment.
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us.
I see.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown.
Ah, well, if that's what you...
How wonderful, Miss...
you know all these people?
They're the dead.
You're laughing.
I seem to remember now.
Wait just a moment. This
My
isn't
phone going
right.
off. Whoa. I swear I heard my phone.
No.
Ooh. Rip.
What was that, Mr. Malus?
Oh well.
Our
It's probably fine.
conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
Of being too nice.
You're one of us.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Swanfield, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as... Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation
Nah, it's
of
not going
justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro. And in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now,
Right.
I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should
Just like
stay.
fire, you burn
We
everything back
and
to one
Navia
thing.
are one.
Water
You would
dissolves
call
everything
this
together.
Justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that there was... Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Oh shit.
Your justice is flawed, then why should we?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver, and that is how we will enforce justice.
My head.
Demoiselle,
Silver, it hurts. I remember now. Everything that Sicarina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen,
They're dead.
Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier, even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but
I think she fell in, but we dragged her out.
don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt.
I do think vision users are slightly resistant to the waters
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged?
because they are more
We are the
individual.
majority. Don't let them escape. We shall keep Navia here with us.
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just.
Oh shit.
Navia belongs to us.
It's...
After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
Oh shit.
What are you saying? No more excuses.
They've become hydro thingies.
We're jealous.
Hydro fines?
How could she possibly be an independent individual?
Ah.
what's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Shit. I think Neverlet stepped in and saved her.
That's...
I think he's healing her. Don't fuck with the Hydro Dragon. The Sovereign.
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized...
Our thanks, Monsieur Navia.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that
Oh
this shall
shit.
be our last goodbye.
So the water dissolves your bodies, but your soul gets combined together.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
Yeah, I think Nicolette has rescued her.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
Oh?
You're awake?
Oh, he did.
Good.
Thank God.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were...
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
What did you do?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you.
I see.
Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with...
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neverland, are you okay?
What's up?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps...
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this? Nothing to talk about?
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
So she's not human.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what... So, Neverlet. You're probably
Yes?
quite the swimmer, huh?
Yes, of course.
Is it going anywhere? Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought...
Well, things should be okay now that Nicolette is here.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Of course.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
I wonder if I could probably get over there. Let's just keep going. Starting to really like this party of characters. Oh, it's another fight. Neuvillette, can you 1v1 this? Damn.
Silence!
He did it in 3-ish charges. It was easy for him. Okay, and we go up. There's nothing around here. I wonder if I could have like skipped that fight by going around.
Oh no, another
Oh shit.
Watch your step.
Oh shit, keep going. Oh, we gotta jump onto this. Okie dokie.
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
Oof. Okay, we'll keep going up. Damn, this place is really falling apart.
It seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
Oh, the chest. Okay.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Germinate!
The tide's back.
Easy. Okay. And we can take the elevator to the top. Farina's been oddly absent throughout this whole story.
Reach the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone.
Okay.
It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
Let's look at them.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
Damn.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past.
Yep, time travel.
Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She's
Oh, that's
so
Celestia.
dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this,
It's probably Celestia.
some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in
Yeah.
the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it. most likely do.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels.
What if they're in reverse?
That's right. If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records.
Egeria, that's her name here.
The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or...
But who would have created these slates?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
Yep.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be...
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Are we actually going to go confront Farina once? And that's the end, huh? I think so. We did get more sigils. Nowhere near enough to do a pull. Yeah, I think that's it for this room. I don't know if you can return to dungeons or not. If you've missed stuff. Probably not.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia?
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for...
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office.
Are we going to see this in a separate scene?
Will that be a problem?
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then.
Yeah,
Yeah. Person to talk to her anyway.
he is.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you as ever.
He says this, but then he's going to fucking hold her up to court for an executor.
We're finally back!
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Ooh, dessert! Paimon's already starting to...
Oh, that voice. Is that
It's
who
Mona.
It is?
Huh?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
I ain't seen you in ages.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
We'll see.
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadt surname?
Probably.
Yeah,
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now, according
But are we actually going to meet her
to
master?
my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
it isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait!
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it...
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice-as-great scholar of the stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so...
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about it.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. Look into it further should you need...
Terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt.
Where were your parents from?
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about this. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't...
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word...
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of Altivat. Ascertaining, I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, but on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful.
Of course.
It's probably her master.
The old hag could do it, and I bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face.
Thanks, Mona. You're
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So, yes.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you!
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's any...
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. If Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks. That's more luck.
Yep. Farina's been charged. Go to... Yeah, I have a gut feeling we're going to go to Nivolet's office and we're going to find out he's charged her.
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina,
Oh,
they seem to have...
they're still arguing.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean... they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that. But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 featured different images that seemed to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eunuchs, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh, you noticed.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep... Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
We're gonna get the knave to do something, aren't we?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience.
Oh, he's gonna put us
just
to trial.
such a scenario.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the...
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and and do what we can. If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this. But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Yeah, I think the knave would jump on the chance to kind of screw over this Archon. Oh shit, Days.
Well, that's everyone, huh?
Shit, we got like a council together.
It was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people.
Yeah.
That naturally makes it the best choice.
That's quite funny.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what families should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know. Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me?
Then, how about you, good sir?
Nivelette. And then it's gonna be the knave.
Cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things.
Oh, the knave's not here.
Wonderful, the spotlight at last.
Oh shit, even Clorinda's here.
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh, how intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Clorand, and used on the spot. So, let's...
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As
I've also gone diving to...
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
Ah, that's where the artifact set comes
Though that
from.
was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a leaf. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and...
Well, I guess
naturally
cage.
enter the snare.
Yeah.
Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
Thought it was raining then.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even...
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods.
That's fishing.
Like placing...
Calm and steady.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the fort, I remember that you liked those too, didn't
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related
It just
experience.
blow them away.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, monsieur. If we were to create a trap now,
How would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So, are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Shit. Alright, I did say I was going to take a break. What time is it? 7:15, eh? Alright. Let's go with this achievement. Let's see. I might take an hour break and then come back. Sounds good, I think. And start again at 8-ish. 8:05. Sounds good. Alright, I'm going to save there. I'll be back in an hour. I'm basically just going to go... I might even be sooner than that. I'll post on Discord that I'm back. Let's go to setting. Let's close the game down. Be your back in half an hour. Yeah, let's do... I'm going to say 45 minutes. Okay, let's close this down. And then stop streaming. So yeah, I'll be back in 45 minutes.